West Line bus drivers will be waiting to see what the government will do when they announce new measures after the 2-week COVID-19 restrictions. In the current restrictions announced last week by the Prime Minister, public passenger buses were limited to 50% of their capacity. But the West Line bus drivers say this was affecting their bottom line, and they were not consulted before the measures were being implemented. They had initially planned to send a proposal to the government on Monday, but according to President of the West Line Bus Drivers Association, Nicholson Rambo Webster, they delayed pending the expiration of the current measures.
We had originally intended to send a letter Monday to the government concerning the proposal that we agreed to on Friday out of the meeting that we had at the War Memorial. However, yesterday I was added to a chat along with another president by the Permanent Secretary of the Transport Board, and some information was disseminated as to how many passengers the bus would be able to carry, which was basically the same thing. We, going forward, decided we would wait until Sunday to see what the new guidelines would be, and then we would have an appropriate response.
Mr. Webster says the bus drivers have still not been invited to any meetings as relates to the COVID-19 measures and how these would impact public transportation. But speaking at a NEOC briefing on Friday, Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris said the measures restricting the number of passengers on public transportation is necessary as the authorities seek to stem the spread of the coronavirus, which is now at the level of community spread.
If there is no life, there is no livelihood to worry about. So you have to make sure you are healthy and well enough for the job. And that is what the restriction of 50%, not new, is intended to do. It is to save your life. It's to minimize the risk of the other passengers who are on the bus. 50%, half a loaf. I grew up grandmother and she would have reminded us many times, half of is better than none. And if it means saving the life, halting the transmission of the virus, we should willingly do that for a period of time.
Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.